Hello and welcome back to my channel Eleniyama Yoga. Today we are doing yoga for low back pain. So if you are experiencing some pain in the lower back region, this is a great video to do for you. And I'm going to show you 10 different poses to release it. So let's start by coming to our wide-legged child's pose. So just bring your knees as wide as the mat. And let your hands come to the floor, sit on your heels. A very gentle start of our practice. Pull your hands to the front, stretching the whole back. And try to sit on the heels. And breathe here for a few breaths. Inhale, let your belly fall to the thighs. And exhale, let your belly sink in. One more last breath in this wide-legged child's pose. And then slowly come up to a tabletop position. And we are going to do cat and cow. So make sure your back is straight. You are engaging your core muscles. Inhale, look up. Let your belly fall to the ground. And exhale, round your back, look towards your belly. Inhale up. This stretches the spine and all the back muscles. And exhale, look down. And do it 2 more times with your own breath. So with the inhalation, looking up. And with the exhalation, looking down. And then come back to center, and from here we are going to come to the third pose for low back pain, and this is downward facing dog. So just lift for downward facing dog and bend your knees gently, making sure your lower back is not rounding. So if it looks like this, rounded, and your heels are on the ground, just bend your knees, extend your spine so that it's in a straight line, and stay here. And you can move one heel to the ground, the other one, but keep your lower back straight. And 2 more breaths in this downward facing dog. And then from here come to plank. And let your hips sink in. So coming into a version of upward facing dog. You can actually move from this upward facing dog back to downward facing dog a few times, or if you prefer, just stay in your upward facing dog, or in the easier variation cobra, just letting your feet, your legs on the ground, and having a small back bend, engaging your thighs, engaging your butt muscles. Or if you want, just go for the full variation from downward facing dog through plank to upward facing dog and then back. And be very gentle on your spine. And then come to your version of cobra or upward facing dog and stay here for 3 more breaths. And from here we are going to come to a tabletop and come to Malasana pose. So you can modify this one if you want. You can put something below your ankles so that you are more stable. You can have blocks if you want. Or if you reach, you can put your heels on the ground. And here, making sure your elbows are pushing your knees to the sides and your back is straight. So avoid doing this, but instead make sure your chest is opening to the front. Extend your chest, your back in a straight line. And breathe here. I'm going to rotate so that you see from the front. My chest is pointing up. And my elbows are pushing the knees to the sides. And 2 more breaths here. And from here we are going to come to Uttanasana or forward fold. So just straighten your legs. And again you can experiment here. You can put your hands on your ankles if your back is rounding. And you can even bend the knees. So you can be here with a straight spine, or you can be bending the knees, coming more with your belly towards the thighs, or if you reach, you can reach the ground. And just breathe in your lower spine. Feel the breath traveling there. And 2 more very deep breaths in this Uttanasana, forward fold. And when you're ready, just sit down. And we are going to come to bridge pose. So this is a gentle back bending. Lie down on your back, bringing the heels as close to your butt, and then just making sure you almost reach your heels with your hands, putting the hands on the floor. And now we are going to come to bridge pose with the inhalation. Lift up. Make sure your knees are not opening to the sides, but keep them hip-width distance apart. Engage your legs, your butt to protect the lower spine. And just stay here for 2 breaths. And then release. We are going to do this 1 more time. Remember, keeping the knees hip-width distance apart. Inhale, lift up for bridge pose. You can interlace the hands behind your back if you want. One more breath here. And then release. And from here, we are just going to hug the knees And stay lying down. And breathe very gently and deeply, making sure you feel the lower spine, and massage it very gently. If you move to the left and to the right, you will feel a small massage, a gentle release of the lower back. And just relax here. And to come to our next pose, we are going to do happy baby. So you have a few options here. If this is not accessible for you, you can grab the outer edges of your feet and just stay where you can. Or you can grab the big toes, make sure your back is on the ground, and just pull your legs towards your chest so that the knees are coming to the sides and towards the ground. Make sure the lower back is staying on the ground, so don't lift it up, but stay on the mat. And if you want, you can also go to the right side and maybe extend the left leg. Then come back to center, and then go to the left side, extend the right leg, so the opposite one. Come back to center, or you can just stay in the middle. This is a great pose for the lower back, if it's accessible for you. And then release. And to come to our last stretch, we just let the hands fall to the sides. You can have cactus arms or you can stretch them. It's your choice. And then hugging the knees to the chest and let them fall to the right side, and turn your head to the left, to the opposite side. Keep both shoulder blades on the ground and just relax here, feeling this gentle twist. And then come to center with your knees and let them fall to the other side, to the left, and turn your head to the right side. Just relax here and breathe very deeply, making sure the right shoulder blade is also on the ground. And then slowly come back to center. You can do some final rolling here if you want. Just roll over your spine a few times. And then come to seated to end our practice. So this was yoga practice, especially for the lower back. So I showed you 10 poses that can help release lower back pain. If you find this video useful and you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and let me know if you want some more of this in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and namaste.